What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be testing a bunch of new products from a new makeup brand, Perfect Diary. Perfect Diary is not new in general. They're actually really big overseas. I first heard about them on TikTok, but they're making their way over to the US now and starting to gain a popularity here. So I wanted to do a tutorial using some of their products. They were kind enough to send me out a big package, so I tested out some of their products already and really liked them. The brand's whole thing is that they're a high-end makeup brand, but they're at more of an affordable price point. Like, it's not high-end pricing. I would say their pricing is similar to like a Morphe or ColourPop. It's like a little bit more than typical drugstore pricing, but it's less than typical high-end pricing. It kind of falls right in between. But the brand's whole thing is high quality without the high quality price. You guys know we love that over here on my channel. Big shout out to them for partnering with me on today's video in honor of their huge Black Friday sale that they're doing. So they're gonna be having a really big Black Friday sale on their website. I'll have a link down below for you guys to check it out. Lots of good deals for Black Friday, so be sure to check that out. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that I thought was so cute for the holidays, this is their Explorer eyeshadow palette gift set, and this is specifically for their Dear one. So basically they have a ton of different of these Explorer eyeshadow palettes, so we're gonna check out a bunch of them today. But I just thought this gift set was so stinking cute for the holidays. You get a palette, a highlight, a liquid lip, and then you get these little reindeer hair clips, which are adorable. So we're definitely gonna test out some of this. I'm gonna show you guys the palette. So basically they've collaborated with the Discovery Channel to make these Explorer eyeshadow palettes. Also, how cute is this packaging with the lighting? I just saw that now in like the viewfinder. I was like, oh, that's cute. But they worked with Discovery Channel to make these palettes, and if you'll see the eyes on them, I'll show you another one that I actually already tried from them. This is the one that's like more cat themed. So if you see the eyes in the packaging stand out because all of these palettes were inspired by the eyes of the animals on the Discovery Channel, which I thought was really cool. And there's also a lot of little details. Like the back of this package is textured like as if you're actually petting like a real animal, like it's real fur. It's actually really cool. It's like the small little details, you know? So this is what the inside of the Dear palette looks like. So all of the Explorer eyeshadow palettes have 12 eyeshadows. They come with a brush and a mirror, and there's a mix of mattes and shimmers, so you can create like a full look with just one palette, which is really nice. This shade right here is like calling my name. I think this is a pressed glitter. Ooh, love that. Super pretty. And they also all have little paw prints embossed on them on this first shade. So I feel like it's a little light with my lighting. So I'll put in a little up close so you guys can see, but it's super cute. All of the different palettes have that. So that is the Dear one. I'm not sure which one we're gonna use today. I'm not gonna use this one because I've already used it, so it wouldn't be like a genuine testing video. But this one's really pretty. This is actually the one that I initially saw on TikTok with the like cool tone shades. It's very flattering. Then we have a more blue one. If you like a pop of color. This shade Fascinate is like fascinating me. Ooh, wow, that's so pretty. It's like a blue, but it has so many different like color tones to it. That's a really pretty shimmer shade. I like that. Then we have a tiger one. We have our nice oranges, warm tone neutrals. You know this is calling my name. Oh, I swatched this one already. This one is Hunting. I thought that was really pretty, that orange. I was trying to decide before I did this like which one I was gonna use, but I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure. There's a lot of really pretty ones, but their shimmers are just really stunning. Then there's this one, which is also warmer tone neutrals. This one's a little less orange, a little bit more neutrally, versus the more tiger one. This one has more oranges. This one's a little bit more like browns, but still warm. So this would be like the normal go-to, you know, for me. Like, y'all know I love my warm tone neutrals, but I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. And I think I'm gonna go in with this palette. This one's really cool, and I love the like print on the back and like the textureness of it, but this one's more greens. And I think I'm gonna do something a little different today and do a green eye look. This just looked really pretty to me. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna get started on the eyes. Okay, so the first shade I'm gonna jump in with is Sensory. And as I said, all the palettes do come with brushes. They actually have their own brushes too. I have this little brush roll with some of their brushes. So the first one I'm gonna use is the E11. This is just a fluffy tapered blending brush. And I'm going to bring that shade in my crease just as a neutral transition. This is pretty much the same shade as my skin. So we're just getting a shade down before we go in with some of the greens. And all of our Explorer palettes retail for $29.99, but you can get them in bundles too, which makes them cheaper. So I'll put up, they have a really pretty like packaged one that has 4 different of their Explorer eyeshadow palettes on it. So I'll put that up on the screen right now. And they also have like the Dear gift set that I showed you guys too, that comes with the Explorer eyeshadow palette, the highlight, and the lip. So there's a lot of different options. And like I said, they're gonna be having a lot of deals for Black Friday. So you can probably get an even bigger discount on some of their products. Okay, Okay, next we're gonna go in with Mossy and start adding in that green. I'm just gonna use the exact same brush to do so because this is a nice little fluffy blending guy. I'm gonna put this in my crease. It's like a pretty olive kind of color. So even if you're like me and you don't use a ton of color, I feel like you could still get away with this and have it look really pretty but still have that pop of color. So just blending that back and forth, windshield wiper motions. And as you guys can see, I'm bringing this up pretty high. Like I'm bringing it almost up to the brow bone because we're gonna build in with deeper colors. So I am bringing this crease shade up into the upper crease area as well. Now we're gonna go in with Submerge. This isn't like a super glittery shimmer, but it does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's still fine for the crease. I do like that they do have that mix in their palettes. Like there's mattes, there's shimmers, more pressed glitters. Like there's a variety of different textures of eyeshadow, so you can create a variety of different looks. It's not like it's just all mattes, all shimmers, you know. So I'm working this into the crease and just blending that out. Same thing on the other side. Now I'm gonna jump in with a more angled brush. This is the angled shader E02 and the shade Quagmire. And I'm gonna work that in this outer V area just to add a little more depth out there before we go in with the all over the lid shade. And I'm using this angled brush to create a little bit of an angle to lift up the eye. And then actually just using the same brush, I'm gonna take the shade Jaw and I'm gonna bring that on the lower lash line and blend that all out. Same thing over here. Now all over the lid, I'm gonna go in with the shade Acute. This looks like a really pretty shimmer. And I'm just gonna use my finger for this. And I'm gonna pack this on the lid. Yes, shimmer. Woo! I love that. This is super, super pretty. This eye look reminds me of like The Grinch or something, which is one of my favorite holiday movies. Oh my gosh. Also, speaking of the holidays coming up and Black Friday, what are y'all's plans? Like I normally have like a set thing for Black Friday. Like I know where I'm going, what's on sale, what I want to get at what time. This year, I feel like I'm so behind. I don't know anything. I have no plans. So let me know. I feel like this Black Friday, I'll probably spend it at home shopping online because I don't know that I want to go to the malls with all the crowds and stuff. If there's even gonna be crowds this year, I don't know. But I still feel like I gotta make a plan, you know? I'm just gonna go in with a small shader from this is actually the brush that comes with the palette, and just hit the areas that I could not get with my finger with this glitter. And this glitter actually applies nicely with a brush. A lot of glitters don't, like they apply beautifully with your finger, and then with a brush, it's like a disaster, but this is actually applying fine, so that's good. Then I'm gonna go in with this light highlight shade in the palette, and I'm gonna just place that right beneath the brow bone, just to emphasize that area and make it pop a little more. And I'm also gonna bring it in the inner corner of my eyes as well. Okay, and you know what? I feel like we need to use that pressed glitter that was in the Deer palette, the Snowflake shade, just a little bit on the lid. I'm gonna go in and just put a little bit of this pressed glitter over the shimmer that we have on the lid, just for a little extra oomph. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty because I like this because it has like different little particles. Like they're not all circles, like there's little stars and stuff too. Or I guess technically they're supposed to be snowflakes because the shade is called Snowflake, but this is so pretty. Might as well amp it up just a little bit in the center. This look is like getting me into the holiday spirit already. Yay, I'm excited. I haven't officially done any holiday looks on my channel yet, so this may be the first, unintentionally. I'm gonna pop on some liner and lashes real quick and I'll be right back. All right, liner and lashes are on, so our eyes are all done. I am kind of living for this colorful eye look, okay? You guys can't say that I never use color now because we did green and I actually really like it. Okay, so for our highlight, we're gonna jump in. This is their Stardust Diamond Highlighter. I have the shade 02. I swatched this the other day and it looked absolutely beautiful, so I'm so excited to actually see it on my face. Ooh, super shimmery and pretty. Let's see if we can build it up. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so it's a little more subtle at first, but then you can build it up to your preference. So I understand that not everyone wants to glow like crazy like me. So if you just use a little bit, you can just get a more natural glow. Then you can build it up to be super, super pretty. And it has a champagne-y kind of glow undertone. And I like too that literally like all their products have mirrors. Like even the highlight has a mirror, which is really nice. So if you just want to throw it in your purse and go, you have that. So I'm just gonna highlight the face with this, bring it down my nose and right above my Cupid's bow. Okay, now for our lipstick, we're gonna go in with one of their Rouge Intense Velvet Slim lipsticks. These have like the bougiest packaging. So they come in like a regular box, and then inside of that you get this like nice white like leather bag, and then inside of that is the actual lipstick, which is like white and gold packaging. Really, really bougie, very pretty. Reminds me of like, I think it's like Givenchy or something. Like a really bougie designer has lipsticks that are kind of like this. So I have 4 of of them, but I know they have a lot of these, so I'll put a picture on the screen of swatches of all of the colors that they have, and then we'll swatch the 4 that I have and pick which one to do with our eyes. So first we have LO4, which is a bit of like a deeper red shade. And you know what, honestly, I'll probably swatch all these on my lips too, but we might as well do hand swatches while we're here. Next, we have LO7, which is similar, but this one has a little bit more of like a berry undertone, where this one's a little bit more of like that red brick, like almost more brown undertones. Then we have LO5, which is more orangey. Sorry, didn't realize I wasn't in frame there. You guys could see. And then last but not least, we have LO6, which is kind of like a classic red shade. So I'm just gonna go in with these on my lips to show you guys all of them. So we'll go in with that same one right now. This is LO6 and apply. Super, super creamy. Glides really nice on the lips. I'm not even using a lip liner or anything because they're slim. You have like more control over where it's going. So I actually really like that. I love this one. I feel like I should have saved this one for last. This is such a vibe, like holiday with the green eye and the bright red lip, but it's super, super beautiful. So that is LO6. So I'll take that off and we'll swatch the next one. Now I'll do LO5, which is more orangey. And these have like a soft matte kind of finish to them. They're not glossy or anything, but they're not drying to the lips. They feel really, really nice. So that is LO5, more of an orangey undertone. I don't think I've ever really worn like a true orange lip, but it looks pretty. Okay, now we're going in with LO7. This one is the deeper red. Love this one. Super pretty, creamy, and pigmented. And then last but not least, we have LO4, which is like a classic kind of red shade. But this one has a little bit more like brown undertones to it. So comment down below which one was your favorite. I think mine's either this one, LO4, or LO6. But they're all super pretty. So that is everything, you guys. We look very holiday, very festive with our green eyes and our red lip, but I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, be sure to check out Perfect Diary. I'll have the link down below in the description. They're having a big sale for Black Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.